Hello. Okay, welcome everyone. Hold on. Let me hit the button. Hi. We're gonna finish up the Suzuki project, basically. I'm kind of on a time limit because I got a lot of shit I gotta do today, but my parts came in. We've got the battery, which I just realized has my address on it, and I need to make sure that I don't show that on camera. We also have the wonderful gasket that we fucked up last time. In theory, we should have everything that we need to do should have everything that we need to finish the bike. Now, give me a second. I'm gonna turn the volume in my own headphones down, and I'm also gonna I'll leave the music like right there. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. So, first, what we need to do, I've taken the liberty of taking a razor blade and scraping off all the excess gasket material, which is what I said I would do last time. I just got that done. Now what we need to do is we need to install the clutch, which have been wonderfully soaking in my awesome makeshift contraption. We've got the innermost steel plate already in there, so what we need to do is we need to take these guys. I need to double check that these aren't different sizes. Those don't look different sizes. Those are probably fine. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to alternate between steel and friction plate, and I don't think it matters how these go in. Oh, my hands are super dirty. I should clean my hands before I pick up the next one. But basically, you just got to stick that guy in there, kind of rotate it around until it fits, which should fit right there. That is the first friction plate installed. Allow me to kind of wipe my hands off because I am gross right now. But yeah, this is, we're going to hopefully get this thing driving. We have the battery, clutch cover gasket, and I think that's it. Oh, I also got a torque wrench since last time, which is going to be kind of critically super important, and I can't believe I started this project without that. But yeah, I've got a bunch of extra clutch, like old gasket material on my hands. All right, so we got a friction plate in. Now we want to, I'm gonna like organize these so that I can actually see what I'm doing. I don't think that there's a specific way that these go in, and I think they're all the same thickness, so I think what we gotta do is we just kind of gotta freeball it. That's always good when you're working with mechanical stuff. Always freeball it. That is for explanation's sake, that's a joke. Don't do that. I have watched more videos since last time, and by that I mean I've watched one more video since last time, and I've got like a decent idea of what I'm doing. Like I know a little bit more about the bike. We'll see. I mean, to be fair, these aren't super complicated. It's just a bunch of plates moving around in a big old circle, and that's what gives you gears. Oh, dude, the square block goes in the square hole. There we go. And then we need one more friction plate. I don't know how many of these there are. I could probably count. That would be extra effort, and I don't want to. There's a friction plate. Now we need another clutch plate. So yeah, we're speed running. Oh, I totally forgot to pull up chat. I need to pull up chat. Whoops, whoopsie daisies. Oh, I'm covered in oil. Paper towels to the rescue. Yeah, paper towels to the rescue. Sorry, let me pull up chat real quick, because I didn't do that. This is a garage stream, so I'm not on my normal setup. Macho Red. Bam. I am live, right? I am live. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Okay, there we go. Oh, Bomna Vroom, Hey Red, OMG. What the hell happened to the oil bottle? Dude, this is my clutch soaking apparatus. Thank you very much. Hi guys. Hello Carter. Hi, I missed you. Hi guys. We're doing some stupid shit today. We're gonna get this running, hopefully. Let's see. Yeah, my this is my makeshift clutch soaker. It's got a bunch of oil in it, and it does the job. So let me just pop this bad boy in. I hope I didn't fuck these up while I was soaking them, and I really hope that this fixes the whole clutch problem, because I really don't want to. I really want to ride this to the gym today. That would be so sick. It'd be so awesome. He's gonna be so disappointed when he sees me in chat. No, I'm not. I love it when you show up, Carter. You're awesome. Let's see. So we got 3 more of each. Now if we speed run, like I said at the beginning of the stream, but I don't know if you guys heard, I am kind of in a hurry because I got a lot of shit I gotta do, but in theory, this shouldn't take that long. We should be able to just knock this out and get it started. My goal is, especially with the new battery, I want to get it started on camera, and then that'll be the end of stream. It should start. I mean, to be honest with you, the clutch shouldn't do anything, other, to prevent it from starting. The issue is that I don't know if that battery, that brand new battery that I ordered, is charged or not, and I would really like it to be. Let's see, okay. Friction plate. Do I have another clutch plate to throw in there? I don't. Oh, I just dunked my hands in nothing but motor oil. That's awesome. Hold on, I gotta wipe my steez off. Obama soda. Low-key tough as hell riding that shit to the gym. There's scary lightning outside. Aw. Dude, go fist fight the lightning. Also, I know how fucking cool this thing would be if I rode it to the gym. I still gotta get plates for it and title it, which is a problem, but I'll cross that bridge when I get there. But I just want it to. I want it to be able to move. It can't. To get it to go into gear as of before we did this whole clutch job, you had to jump it, or not jump it, but you had to roll start it in first, which is not hard for a seasoned, experienced rider. But I am neither seasoned nor experienced. I'm white people food, dog. I have no seasoning. Wait, why don't I bought a whole can of brake clean. Hold on. Guy remembers that he bought the right job for the tools. Pause. Guy remembers that he bought the right tools for the job and can totally just use those tools instead of trying to fuck something up. Tell me if the music is too loud. I have no idea. Carter, I'll protect you. Oh, that's so sweet, guys. You need a helmet? I do need a helmet. To be honest with you, I probably should have ordered a helmet before I ordered the parts, but I'll tell you what. If I'm just smart enough, if I'm just not stupid on the bike yet, I can get away with it. Oh, my headphone keeps coming out. Hey, believe it or not, putting brake clean nozzles in. Why am I even putting a nozzle on this motherfucker? Come here, boy. Wait, let me find a good spot to spray this out. I mean, I guess like right here is probably fine. This might sound like shit on camera. I'm so sorry. Oh, hey, I had a cut on my hand. Oh, that's brake clean directly into my bloodstream. Ooh, ouch. Ooh, motherfucker. Motherfucking Cuban sandwich. Perfect. I have successfully drenched my hand in brake clean. That's the first step to good automotive work. Get brake clean in every cut that you have in your hand because you just spent 30 minutes with a razor blade taking off excess gasket material. This is progress. We're doing such a good job. Am I dumb? I thought you could get pulled over if you have no helmet. It depends on the state. I don't think that's true here. It might be. I haven't really looked into it, but the gym's not that far away. The gym's like a 5-minute drive. I'm not worried about getting pulled over. There aren't enough cops around here for them to care. Music is perfect volume. Fuck yeah. You can be a bike talk freak? No! I refuse. Oh god. I'm gonna have book talk girlies fucking fawning over me. Don't wish that upon me. I wouldn't wish bike talk culture on my worst enemy. I'm gonna find one of those fucked up audios where it's just like, you really think you could fuck with daddy without him doing something? And then it's just gonna be me, like, fucked up, like dead on the side of the road. Actually, that would be a really good bit. Never mind. I'm writing that down. That's a good bike talk post. I'm just gonna find a way to lay their motorcycle down on like the side of like a not busy road, and have Blue like record walking up to me. We'll put like fake blood on the ground. You really think you can tease? Oh, I don't even want to say it. My garage door is open, so my neighbors definitely hear this. But that's fine. Educational content. That's what this is. Watch a guy who's never fucked with motorcycles fuck with a motorcycle. Oh, hey, you know what? It would help if I actually got with the brake clean. Wow, that is a lot of stress fractures. Oh, wow, that's a lot of stress fractures. Ooh, that is an uncomfortable number of stress fractures. I'm going to pretend like I don't see that. Theoretically, this goes on like this, but it might also not do that. It might also just go on like this. In fact, that is probably more accurate. Oh, that's perfect. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. We're doing the thing. Well, what about water talk then? Oh, I haven't been on water talk in fucking like a million years. Am I thinking of the right thing? That's where people are just like, you gotta stay hydrated, twin. Despite the horrors of the world, I stay hydrated. Officer, I'm sorry. I thought Swedish fish were real. Wait. I thought Swedish fish were real. I didn't mean to litter. Introducing an invasive Swedish fish population into the rivers of Missouri. To be honest, you might not even get pulled over for littering. You'll probably get pulled over for baiting. How dare you throw a bunch of sweet candy into our rivers trying to catch you more fish? Alright, so... Oh, that's dangerous to pull apart. I'm not going to do that. We have this magical bolt that was loose the last time I pulled this thing off. So this guy has this little washer combo. It's a washer bearing combo. I don't know how the fuck this is supposed to go on, so I think it goes on like that. But if it doesn't, it's probably fine. Wait, does this go on first? Hey, you know what? Why don't I just, like, look at the video? Water talk is never about water. It's about making the most horrible concoctions and calling it yummy or healthy. Red Bull, Jaeger, and water. That sounds like a good combo. Or like Monster gummy bears, chili powder, and a little bit of water, like a sprinkle of water, to pretend like you're actually getting a hydration from it. Hold on. Hello, YouTube video that I was watching earlier. You have the answers that I need. Shut up, brand. I just got a big ad for Facebook. Get out of here. Is there a creature underneath my car? No, I think I'm just tweaking. Never mind. Okay. Old man who knows how to work on stuff. Show me how to do the clutch. No, I don't want final cleanup. Wait. Okay, he's putting all of the friction and steel rings in. And now... Okay. So this guy, what he does... Let's pull this guy off of here. Oh, and let me pull up chat again, because I'm bad at my job as being a streamer. Mr. Streamer Man doesn't know how to stream. Today we have our signature water shampoo dog shit strawberry swirl is kind of what water talk is. Dude, I thought you said Jaeger, like from Pacific Rim. No. No, you're like drinking a glass of water. Hey, how did that get in there? It's just a fucking robot. Today water shampoo dog shit strawberry swirl. All right, take the dog shit out. That sounds kind of good. Water shampoo, it cleans your insides while you're drinking it. It's okay. I also don't know how to stream. Yeah, it's just the technology is hard, man. I don't know what to tell you. All right, hold on. Let me pull this guy back out. We need to. Oh no, that's a clutch plate. I don't want that. I want this guy. I want the pressure plate. Pressure plate, come back to me. I miss you bad. I miss you bad, pressure plate. Okay. So we got this guy. Now he already had that put in there like that. I'm really worried about that causing problems. No. So theoretically that bearing in there would solve a lot of that issue. Probably. What does this do? Should I be worried about... Nah, it's fine. I'm not even going to stress about it. Okay, I don't really like... This is loose. I don't really like that. In theory, that's fine, but, like... Maybe I should pull up the video and actually investigate that. Broski. Carter, I think your streams are the best, thanks, and you're totally not biased in any way. Carter, I still want to see one of your streams. Tell me the next time that you go live, because I would... Or, like... Get a schedule a time that you go live so I can actually watch one. Because every time I go to watch one of your streams, every single time, it's either at like midnight or I was in the middle of work and I couldn't see it. Alright, hold on. YouTube video, go back to the old guy fixing the motorcycle. Hold on. Dun 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 dun. Shut up, brand. We got another ad. Also, I apologize. Every time I pull up this YouTube video, I have to quit watching chat because I guess I don't know why I don't just pull up chat on my laptop. That might be a solid solution to this. Hey, I can totally do that. I can totally do that and it totally works. The only thing I like about Pacific Rim is, 2 is the Gundam reference with the unicorn and AE, Anaheim Electronics. I don't see. I've never seen either of those properties. I wish I could tell you things about Pacific Rim. I literally know nothing except about big robots, and honestly, that was kind of even a stretch for a little while because I didn't know Pacific Rim would have big robots in it, and then I started seeing edits, and I was like, well, I guess it has to. I mean, nobody would just put a giant fucking robot in this for nothing. It's not clearly not a movie about the ocean, or maybe it is. I don't know. I've never seen it. I go live at like 12 to 12:30 a.m. Jesus Christ. Okay, maybe one day. Maybe one day when I'm like up super late. Wait, a.m. Yeah. Maybe one day when I'm up super late, I can catch one of those because that's pretty early for me. That's like 1 in the morning for us, I think. I could be wrong though. Okay, old man, show me your wisdom. Tighten clutch spring bolts in a cross pattern. I don't want that. Okay. Coat each plate in fresh oil. Yeah, we did that. I mean, they're basically fresh oil. All right, put your steel springs on. There's a car coming. Oh, it's my neighbor. Oh no, his is wobbly too. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we're back in business. It's fine. Yep, it's late as shit. Be warned, it's hell. No, don't worry about it. Gerson, show me how to fix my motorcycle. Yep, it's late as shit. Yeah, it's very cool and gay. Spring lock. Yeah, I'm putting motherfucking William Afton up in this bitch. We got our beautiful spring locks. I don't know if that's showing very well on camera. It's because I'm torn between having real-time camera feedback, so I know it is actually on camera because the stream is delayed quite a bit, or having chat on something that isn't my phone. Okay, if we stick that guy right there, put the springs in. Hold on, we want to keep these springs together. Alright, if I just like hand tighten those a little bit, and I grab this guy, we kept these in order for a reason. Now, to be honest with you, they're not in order anymore at all, because during the time between that stream and this stream, this stuff has been moved around quite a bit. Stream view looks probably a little bit different, because right now I've got Big Red, which is I've got an 07 Sierra sitting right there, and it's kind of hard to work around. I had to like smush all my shit in. But yeah, let's see. Motorcycle has fucking remnant in it. Yeah, that's it. Dude. Hail Omnissiah, the machine spirit. It'd be horrible if you weren't there. Truth, Nuke. Well, actually, that's not a truth, Nuke. I'm sure you can handle streaming on your own. I'm sure you're entertaining in a singular capacity. Have more faith, Carter, or I will get you. Have faith in yourself, or you will be got. No! Oh, fuck. Okay, well, that's just going to be a little extra oily, I guess. Wow, no, it's a wet clutch. It's fine. Never mind. I dropped one of the clutch spring bolts into the old oil pan that's full of oil that has gas in it. It's probably fine. I mean, like a little gas. Oh, I did the same thing to this one. A little gas never hurt anybody. A little gas doesn't. I mean, engines run gas. I'm sure it's fine to have gas in the oil. Hey, by the way, I never figured out why it's doing that. I've gotten a little deeper into this engine. Zero idea why it's leaking fuel into the oil, but it definitely is. It smells like fuel in here, which is wrong because this is the fuel tank and it's not leaking. I know there was a leak in this fuel tank at one point, but it was fixed. There's 2 leaks in the fuel tank, apparently. All right, let me get my magical torque wrench that I totally stole from a buddy at work. I say stole, he totally let me borrow it. And now, we gotta get these bad boys torqued back down to spec. So, I'm gonna pull up the video because old guy who knows how to work on motorcycles knows how to work on motorcycles. In a cross pattern, tighten clutch springs in a cross pattern. I guess until they're like hand tight, and then what's the torque? Oh, there goes my neighbors. What is the torque? 9.5 foot-pounds crossing pattern. Okay, well, so small problem. This torque wrench not only is broken, but also only goes in 10-pound increments. So, how the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna de-lock it. That's in Newton meters. That's in foot-pounds. We have bottomed out the fucking... We've bottomed out this torque wrench. Okay. This doesn't make any fucking sense. No, it totally does. Okay, I forgot how to read a torque wrench for a second. We are at 10 pounds on this bad boy. And theoretically, I should be able to just rock this over with my hand. Okay, that's a problem. I can totally do 10 foot-pounds with my hands. Why is this not letting me do 10 foot-pounds with my hands? Ruh-roh raggy. This torque wrench might be bad. Am I dumb? Maybe I'm just dumb. I'm gonna go lower. Guys, I think the torque wrench is just broken. Oh no, I ate the coolant. Wait, hold on. The scooper. Hey, only I can catch Carter. Oh, damn. My bad, Rouse. You can have Carter. It's fine. Go get him for me. Let's see. Oh no, I ate the coolant. I wish I was coolant right now. Is that right? Are you sure about that? Hey guys, I think the torque wrench is fucked. Maybe I'm just dumb. Hold on. He said that there was some quirks about this. Okay, maybe it just needs to go up. We'll call that... Okay, 15 foot-pounds. Maybe it's just not... Oh, maybe it's just not registered to... Alright, well... I'm gonna go at it with a ratchet. We're gonna drop these down. Is this the right socket? This is the right socket. Where's my ratchet at? I have a tiny itty bitty little baby ratchet that comes in handy very often. I just never know where it's at. There it is. It's right in front of my face. Okay, I'm just gonna like send these guys. I'm also gonna clean my headphone out because it's fucking... I've gotten sweaty and now the sweat has penetrated my ears and it's making my headphone loose. There we go. Okay. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Hey, those aren't tight enough to have a ratcheting motion on them. Hey, please start ratcheting. Hey, please start ratcheting. Okay, I'm just gonna hold it. Or not, because my hands are covered in oil. I wonder if that's audible on microphone. Can you guys hear my ratcheting? I didn't want to know that, bro. Rip. Damn you. Get a room! No, don't worry about it. You guys are fine. Let me... I really want to get this done today. It would be so much more helpful if these bolts, like, actually ratcheted down. How far am I supposed to take this? I feel as if I'm going to totally over-tighten shit out of these. And then I'm going to blow the clutch up the next time I try to start it. I really don't want to do that. You know, I think that just top 10 things I don't want to fucking do. What is this? Maybe I can get a deep socket to get a better... That's a 10 mil. Let me grab a 10 deep so that I can get a better grip on this. Oh, my 11's covered in oil. Oh, and so is my 10. And so is my 12. Where's my 10 deep? I know I have a 10 deep somewhere. Where did my 10 motherfucking deep go? I swear to God. Oh, is it on the drill? Hey, it's on the drill. Whoopsie daisies. Oppenheimer, I hear. Kaboom. No, for real. No, I'll say he's got the right idea. We're moving like Oppenheimer. Ops wanted to drive me, so I blew up their whole block. I'm out here moving like Oppenheimer. Okay. Come here. Go into the fucking socket, please. We're gonna have to bend this back, by the way. I don't really know what 10 foot-pounds feels like. Oh, that bottomed out. Oh, that's bottom. That is bottomed out, and I don't really know how to unbottom that out. Come out, please. Okay, torque them to 10 foot-pounds. Maybe they just need to be tight. I mean, they're springs. They're just like spring retaining bolts. Maybe they just need to be tight. Maybe they're meant to bottom out. I don't really know. I'm not a professional. I don't fucking do this for a job. I used to. But I mean, even then I wasn't a professional. I was like 17 when I was working on cars. I was 17 just trying to save up enough money to go to college. That was a long time ago. Which is crazy for me to say. Because, like, I'm not even that old. I mean, I'm 20. I'm going to turn 21 in 2 days. The 5th. I might do a birthday stream. Normally, each year I try to do a birthday stream. I don't know if I'll be able to get to it this year, but I'll try to do one. I had this, for a long time, I had this little hardcore world I used to fuck around on for my birthday. And then I started actually playing Minecraft hardcore, and it just kind of fell to the wayside. And then so I just started doing games that I really wanted to play. But to be honest with you, I'm kind of at a standstill. Me and my buddies, me, Val, Void, we started a Minecraft server just for fun. We're having our little 2-week Minecraft phase, but I haven't really shown it off on stream. Maybe I'll stream that. I don't know. I've been out of gaming for a while. Other than what we play on stream, I just don't have the time. What? You're doing what? This is a dumb question, but does bike have suspension? That's not a dumb, got a wrench thrown at you or something? I did have a wrench thrown at me one time when I was working in a shop, yes. I'll tell that story after I answer this question. That's not a dumb question. Absolutely not. So, this bike does. Some bikes do not. Some bikes are hard frame bikes that generally have very little or no suspension. I don't know exactly if this is a hard frame, but I do know that this has suspension. So this right here, this guy, is a strut, basically. And what that is that's like a pneumatic cylinder that acts as an air spring, so that you can, if I get up here, I'll demonstrate this really quick. It acts as a big cushion. It's just like the shocks in your car. It also has rear suspension that is hidden by my jacket to these guys. It does the same thing. Oh, but these ones don't return as easy. This one's a little stiffer. Which, to be fair, you want that in your rear anyways. You want to have good control. But anyways, yeah, so I have had a wrench thrown at me one time. My boss, his name, we'll call him Jacob. That's not his name, but we'll just call him Jacob. He was an older gentleman, and he'd been working in cars for his whole life. He was getting pretty close to retiring. In fact, he retired like a year or two after I quit working there. But this older gentleman, he was a great guy. He saw that I was in a bind. I had very little car experience at the time. And he knew my grandfather and my dad. and he knew that they were pretty hard workers. At least he had heard that they were, so he was willing to give me a shot. But man, I already forgot what I was going to pretend to call him. Jacob. Man, did Jacob have a temper. I will tell you that. He was a very cool-headed guy. He was very indifferent to a lot of things, but he got annoyed a lot because a lot of the people who worked at the shop were just not very good workers. I tried my best to be as good of a worker as I could, but there's only so much a 17-year-old with no experience can do. So, and he was very understandably frustrated sometimes with me. There was one time this woman in an old Ford Windstar or North Star, I can't remember what they're called anymore. It's an old van. I want to say it was a '92, but it could have been older, or newer. I'm not really sure. She came in, and she was just a bitch from the very start. I mean, man, she just always had something to say. She was always very criticative or very critical of the kind of work that we were doing, and man, she just had a mouth on her. And so part of what I did there was oil changes, and so he gave me her van to do an oil change on, and she was very adamant that she got all of her fluids topped off for less than the price of what it was going to cost. She was very adamant about that. And obviously I can't make that call, and I knew Jerry wasn't going to go for it. Or sorry, Jacob. See, I keep fucking forgetting the name that I'm supposed to give him. Anyways, so I get under the hood and I'm doing the oil change. There should be all of these bottomed out. No, not this one. Hold on. There we go. I get under there. I'm doing the oil change, and I see that her coolant is low, but not out of the range on the reservoir. So if you look at a car coolant reservoir, especially newer ones, some older ones, they've got a full range and then a low range. And if it's anywhere in between there, shops fucking policy was to not touch it. Even if the customer requests, just explain, hey, I'm not going to touch that, because it's fine, it's in range. If it's low, it's going to be your problem or whatever. I can't remember the exact reasoning behind it. I'm sure it was some liability thing, but anyways, so I see that and I don't touch it. I finish the oil change, do whatever, send her on her way, charge her the money, and the next day she comes back. And she is livid. I was saying that this lady was a bitch from the start before, but holy, you never really know how mad someone can get until they're screaming at you in your face. And so she runs up to me and is like, hey, I know you little curly-haired fuck or something. She cussed at me, motherfucker. Man, she was mad. And she's like, you messed up my car. You didn't fill my coolant up. My car could have blown up. And no. But then I explained to her our policy, and she was not having it. She was like, I want to speak to your boss. And so I go get Jacob. And Jacob comes out. He starts talking to her, and she starts screaming at Jacob. I didn't know what to do, so I just kind of ran away, and I finished up a couple of cars that were still on the bays waiting. And she yells at Jacob for probably 20 minutes. And then she starts demanding, I want to see corporate. I want to see this. I want to see that. I want to talk to the corporate number. And this was a small town shop in my hometown. There was no corporate number. Corporate was Jacob. Jacob owned the shop. And so he keeps trying to explain it to her, and she just is not having it. She just wants to I know you're keeping that number from me. I know you're so mad. I'm gonna go online and look up on the website what the corporate number is. And she does, and she calls the corporate number, and Jacob's phone rings because he's the owner. And man, her face just dropped. She didn't say another word. She got back in her little Ford Windstar or whatever, drove away. And she like peeled out of there too. As much as a Windstar can peel out of there. And that was the last we ever saw of her. But man, that was not the last of the story for me. Because I was working with another guy. We'll name him Daryl. I was working with another guy, Daryl. He was probably a year or two older than me. He wasn't much older than I was, but he had a decent amount more experience. And we were both the people who were working on that car. And fucking Jacob just comes up to us. We're both working on the car that's sitting on the lift. And he just comes up to us and he grabs a fucking wrench out of the toolbox and just hurls it at, thankfully, hurls it at Daryl's head and fucking narrowly misses me. We were standing right next to each other because we were looking at the suspension on, I think it was an Equinox at that point. But he hurls that wrench like a little 19 millimeter wrench at us, and for the next 30 minutes screamed his fucking lungs out at us. I will never forget the fear of God that man put in me that day. Oh man, he was not happy with it. And then after he got done screaming, he was like, "Listen, if I don't step away from this, I'm gonna fucking keep screaming at you until the end of your shift. I'm gonna step into my office. I'm gonna take a couple of minutes. If all of these cars aren't out of here by the time I'm out, you're finished. You're going home." Even more fearful. So we speed ran getting all the other cars going, and he finally comes out of his office and he's like, "Hey, I might have gotten a little angry with you guys. I apologize. It's not really your fault. Sometimes we just have customers like that. But if we have customers like that, come and get me. If they're immediately being like that, come and get me so I can deal with it. I hate being screamed at." And you know, there's a little bit more to that story, but that's basically the gist of it. That's how I had a wrench thrown at me. But yeah, I say all of that about Jerry with love, because I got to be honest with you, I really do love Jerry. Jerry's or not fucking Jerry, Jacob. I keep forgetting the fake ass names that I'm making up for these people. But anyways, Jacob was probably one of the best bosses I ever had. Admittedly, you know, I can't even really fault him for yelling at me. That lady was an asshole, and he really needed to take that shit out on somebody. And I hate it to be me, but I'd rather it be me than his wife or his kid or some poor dude's Camry that he has to work on or something. Fucking 13 stripped bolts and 12 hours on the bay. But yeah, no, Jerry was a great guy. That was the only time I've ever seen him get truly blistering mad. And that's the story of how I got a wrench thrown at me. I haven't been reading chat this whole time. I've been yapping. Sorry. What's going on? Why did the focus get so bad? Oh, it's because this camera's dog shit. Sorry. Nissan 180 SX Type X 96 looks good. Looks like a good car. Fuck yeah. Even though I heard it before, I was still invested. Great storytelling skills, Red. Have you heard that story before? I appreciate the story. I'm really trying to get better at my storytelling. Every time I tell that story, I feel like I lose a couple of details because it is a really visceral memory, but it happened so long ago. Okay, no, this torque wrench is still good. Still doing its thing. Okay, that's that. Okay. Hello. There we go. There we go. Let's take another pass on them just to double check. Cool. That is those bolts torqued. Now, I have a feeling that we're done. Let me grab the video and double check. In a cross pattern. Oh, I should have done them in a cross pattern. And I mean, it's probably fine. It's not like moving or anything. Clean and prep and use new gasket if needed. So you put the head gasket on it. How else? I put gasket sealant on the clutch cover. I lower right of frame. Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. I don't care. Next part of the video, old man. Oh, that's it. You just throw that motherfucker on there. Okay. Reinstall clutch cover bolts in the sequence they were removed. Ooh, that's rough. I don't remember how I did that, but that's fine. I'll just do them in a star pattern. Yeah, you told me. I gotcha. W storytelling. Thank you. I think it was one of your nerd-ass space streams. Hey, we love those nerd-ass space streams. I love those nerd-ass space streams. I really want to do more of them, but I'm at a point in KSP where it's just nothing but grind, and it really grinds my gears, you know what I mean? Make sure I get a lot of this gross shit out of here. Oh, that's a big fucking gouge in that. Oh, that's probably fine. I'm gonna pretend like I don't see that. Okay, now we just need to put the new gasket on, which is this guy. I don't know what way it goes on, and I don't know if there's adhesive on this that I pull off. No, it doesn't look like it. So I think this guy just goes on like... Uh-oh. You don't look correct. Did they send me the wrong fucking gasket? Son of a bitch. I think they sent me the wrong gasket. I didn't even look at that yet. I think they totally sent me the wrong gasket. Let's check it out on this. Hold on, but yeah, the bolt pattern's way off. Well, now hold on. They totally sent me the wrong gasket. Oh, that's such a fucking pain in the ass, actually. Am I dumb? Maybe I'm dumb? Oh, I really hope that they didn't do that, because... No, they totally did. That's definitely the wrong gasket. What is this? What does this say? Suzuki genuine parts. Part number. Let me look up this part number and double check, because that's... No, come on, for real? I'm right there. I might go to the store and just buy JB Weld and fucking JB Weld this bitch back together. How much do I actually care? If I just make a gasket out of Hylamar, it's probably fine. Part number 48227. Suzuki OEM clutch cover gasket, yeah. Product fitment. Check if this fits your ride, yeah. Oh, it fits the GSX. They sent me the wrong fucking part. It's a GSX gasket. It's not the GS750. Dude. How bad is it? How terrible is it to use JB Weld for a gasket. A terrible idea that will most certainly lead to component damage, immediate leaks, or permanently glued assembly. However, if you're referring to JB Weld RTV silicone gasket makers, is completely safe and standard practice. Okay, so if I get RTV JB Weld RTV gasket. Okay. So we might have to make a trip to the store. It's probably fine. Then you crash. I think it was one of your. I'm grinding Carter's gears. Keep doing it. Yeah, don't worry. I'm in no position to call anyone a nerd because I'm probably the most loser chud ass nerd ever. Shut up. No, you're not. You could be Christian. You could always be more nerd and chud. Money. Carter, you are no loser. Sure. What? Yeah, shut up, Carter. Carter, don't talk bad about yourself. You're wrong. You're dumb, wrong, and stupid. You could always be Christian. Hey, does anybody need a fucking Suzuki GSX gasket? Because that's definitely the wrong thing, and I paid $20 for it. That is stupid, and I hate it. And I hate it, and it's dumb. It's stupid and dumb, and I hate it. I mean, I guess I could, like, call O'Reilly's and just see if O'Reilly's has something. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna make a phone call real quick. You guys wanna hang out while I call O'Reilly's? Chill out, jam to the music. Jam to the music. I'm just gonna mute my microphone and All right, chat. So we have a small problem. Small itty bitty problem. Hold on, let me sit down so you can actually see my face. Small problem. We don't have the O'Reilly's in my area does not have a replacement gasket for this, but they do have gasket replacer. So I think what's going to happen is that I am going to hit stop stream. I'm going to run down there. I'm going to go grab some JB Weld, and I'm going to restart stream once I get back. And we're going to finish this up because I want this done today. I want this running. So I'll tell you what, everybody, stay tuned. And if you're not tuned, don't worry about it. If you got to leave, I totally understand that. For those of you who are leaving while we take this quick little break, while I run down to the store, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. For everybody who's staying, give me just a couple of minutes, probably take like 10-15 minutes, and I will be back live. And we're gonna get this done. Hold on. Let me double check chat before I O'Reilly, what the fuck? No, take us with you. I gotta go anyway, so perfect timing. Alright, well, I'll talk to you later, Carter. Appreciate you stopping by. I wish I could take you guys with me, but there's no way that this setup is mobile. It's set up with my laptop, so it's just gonna have to stay right here. But take it easy, everybody, and